What's going on, everyone? Thanks for checking out Center Court. I'm Alex Meacham. Now, for this segment called the Sideline Report, we jump into the ring at Cincinnati Fitness Boxing. You will learn about the different programs they have to offer that will get you in great shape as you learn the sport of boxing, and maybe you could become the next Floyd Money Mayweather. On this segment, we take a trip down to Cincinnati Fitness and Boxing to catch up with co-owner and coach Jeff Perry, as well as UC Boxing team member Darius Brown, to find out how an old warehouse was transformed into the epicenter of the Cincinnati boxing community. All right, Jeff, talk to us a little bit about the start of CFB.
So Cincinnati Fitness Boxing started in 2009. So we've been open 6 years. Basically, I started boxing probably in the early 2000s. Just a friend of mine invited me to a gym, a boxing gym she was going to. I loved to work out before that. I was into boxing, into UFC and MMA before that, but never really trained in anything. She invited me to a gym, a boxing gym in the early 2000s. I forget the exact year. I went once and never stopped going back. Trained there for years. Eventually, that gym closed up in early 2009, and that's when me and a fellow trainer from that gym decided, hey, why don't we start our own gym? There's a lot of people that still want to come to the boxing gym. They don't have a place to go to now. Why don't we start our own? So I got certified, became a certified boxing coach. We started up in 2009. I've been going strong ever since.
Tell us what goes on here at CFB. What are the different programs you have?
So we have programs from all ages, from ages 5 up to people in their 60s and even low 70s taking classes and learning boxing here. So our core business is what we call fitness boxing classes. It's kind of a one-size-fits-all class. It's the general motto, what we tell people, it's train like a boxer without getting punched in the face. What I spend a lot of my time with is coaching our competitive teams. So we have a high school boxing team here at the gym, which actually started at Moeller High School in the mid-90s, and then we took it over from Moeller in 2010, and we're running out of the gym here. It's a high school boxing team. It's open to students from any school in the area. I have about 30 kids from about 15 area high schools on the team. And then I also coach the University of Cincinnati Boxing Club. So we have about 40 kids from UC that are in the boxing club. And so I coach the two competitive teams, the high school team and the University of Cincinnati team.
And we sat down with a member of the UC Boxing team, Darius Brown. Darius, tell us a little bit about how you got started in boxing.
I've always competed in fighting sports. When I was younger, I did karate, but specifically boxing. I started here when I was in 8th grade, the kickboxing program. It was really cool. My coach was Marty.
At what point did you really fall in love with it?
I always kind of like beating people up as it seems like fighting. I like the whole idea of it. When I really started to kind of like get good at it, when I start to I'm always a competitive person, but when I started to see myself progressing, that's when I really started falling in love with it. As soon as I started doing it.
So what about your coaches here? Tell us a little bit about your coaches, who's helped you out.
All my coaches here have helped me out. Jeff, Tim, Coach Kenny. You know, they all have specific parts where they're really, really good at. Like Coach Jeff is really good at getting me in shape. Tim is really good at giving me certain moves like pull back and really help me set up my right hand. Kenny helps me enforce the technique of boxing, so it all kind of formed together as one finished product, which is really good.
Now, has boxing provided a certain discipline for you in your life?
It has. Because normally you would think, oh, you would get into altercation out in public. Oh, I'm about to whoop him. I box. You know, in my case, I kind of I box. It's no point.
Right.
It's no point. You know.
I've heard a lot of fighters say that. So tell us, what's the future of CFB?
Future of CFB, just really looking to grow our core classes like we're doing now. I own the gym along with 2 other guys, Kenny Christo and Ben Schneider. They just took over ownership with me this past year. And since they've joined, just kind of things have blown up in the past year that we've gotten tons of new equipment, kind of redone the look and feel of the gym. People love the atmosphere we have here. It's just a really positive energy place.
Thanks for checking out Center Court's Sideline Report on Cincinnati Fitness Boxing. Now make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Center Court TV and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Center Court TV.